This is probably going to be the most difficult script I write. Not because talking about it is difficult, but rather staying on task is. I can sit in my room in total silence and, well, for one, the silence is too loud, so I turn on a fan. But now that I got up to turn on the fan, my eyes spot something that I thought I lost. I pick it up, look at it, tell myself I'll put it in another location. I think to myself, now I will never lose it, only to then forget that spot. Then think to myself, anyways, back to what I was writing. Then I look at my paper and think, shit, what was I writing again? Only to go into a spiral of, why am I forgetting things? Am I just getting old? Am I gonna suffer from Alzheimer like my grandfather? Am I gonna be okay? Then I think about how one day I'll be old and eventually die, and nobody is even gonna bother coming to my funeral because I am such a hermit in life. Thinking about how I have no friends, and that all of the friends I did make throughout my life abandoned me and left without a word. And then I'll want to cry, but am most times incapable of crying for whatever reason. So I sit here, staring at the paper, blank, thinking, wait, what was I writing again? I sit here, hand on my knee, my thumb tracing circles, trying to ground myself, slowly, gently rocking back and forth, my feet perched on the legs of my swivel chair, my toes tapping the floor. I bring my hands up to my keyboard, trying to control my breathing. As I start typing away, the sounds of a piano play in my mind, mostly because I type pretty fast and make it feel like I'm playing the piano. I sit here now trying to regain control. My thoughts, my typing slowing down, but the music in my head stays the same. While this sounds like a lot, this all happens within a short moment in my mind. So now if you think, okay, well, you're back to normal now, right? You can go on about your day? I'll shake my head. I'll smile. No way. This is 24/7. We're stuck here, baby. I used to think this is just what life is, that everyone was like this. I'll ask people if they've had similar experiences. Most times, no. Few times people can relate to some of what I say. Shit, I'm losing track of where I was going with this. This is what I mean. Right now, as I type this script, my mind went to my uncle. It's his birthday. So, happy birthday. I love you and thank you for accepting me for who I am. Okay, that aside. I think what makes things worse is my CPTSD. I can be doing something completely normal. Nothing emotional, nothing intense, and then something small just pulls me out of it. Like grabbing milk from the fridge. Cold handle in my hand. And boom. I'm not here anymore. It's like 3 seconds of my mind somewhere else. Somewhere in my past. Somewhere I didn't choose to go. And then I'm back. Just like that. Most people think flashbacks are like full scenes. Like you're watching your past play out in front of you. But for me, it's not like that. It's fast. It's intrusive. It slips into normal life without warning, and then it's gone again before I can even react. I've had moments where I was living with my father at one point. Temporary situation. And I went to the kitchen to make food. I open the fridge, and I see something written on the milk. Mary's milk. Mary is my father's wife. I refuse to call her stepmom because this isn't how a mother should act. And I just pause. Because in that moment, it doesn't feel small. It feels off. Like something about it hits wrong in my brain before I even understand why. And then it all flashes. And I'm not in that kitchen anymore. And then I'm back again. Just standing there with the fridge open like nothing happened. Like my mind didn't just drag me somewhere else without asking. And that's what people don't get. This doesn't happen once in a while.
It can happen from something as simple as a fridge handle, or a word, or a name on a bottle. And if I had to explain it to someone who's never felt it, it's like real life is just normal for a second. And then suddenly it's an episode of That's So Raven. Except I'm not watching it. I'm in it.
Even now as I was typing, I had a memory flash. It hurts. I was in college, taking the finals for my English class. As I've mentioned, staying on task is difficult. So while I read or write, I just become a mess. Still grateful that my English professor taught me to just word vomit. Basically, write all of my thoughts disorganized on a sheet of paper and then piece it together. Anyways, I was extremely afraid of the finals because I know how I am now. It's so hard to stay focused and on track. I remember getting my paper back. It wasn't graded by her, but someone else. I did okay. I think it was an 80 or something. But that's not what bothered me. What bothered me was the comment that was left on it. It read, "Shows some level of intelligence." Yeah, that stung. I'm like, bro, I'm fighting for my life over here. Trying to be like everyone else. Some level of intelligence. All right, this is going on longer than I expected it to, so I'm gonna start wrapping it up here. Maybe I'll talk about it some more in the future. I know so far my content tends to be a bit of a mix, but like my mind, it's because I can never stay focused on one thing at a time. But I'm trying. I'm trying. Stick with me here. If you made it this far, thank you so much for hearing me out. As someone who doesn't have many friends... Wait, I have friends, right? Yes, I have a few of those. Wait, what was I... Oh, right, outro. Thank you again. Consider subscribing and hitting the like button so I don't feel like I wasted my time. Ta-ta for now.